I grew up in England, and I had a lovely childhood. I was the eldest of 4 children, 4 girls. I think the first turbulent time was when I was a teenager, and my mother decided to leave my father. It was really tough. So as the eldest, I felt a lot of pressure to take care of the younger siblings. My father was so traumatized that as the eldest I bonded with him and helped him to mind the other children, and he came to God through that experience because it shattered his life. When I was about 18 or 19, I just found that it was overwhelming. Very childish, silly decision, and that was to run away. And that's what brought me to America, because I was dating an American Marine. We had this little girl, and we had a lovely little, no money, absolutely no money. He was dirt poor, but I was happy, and I thought, yes, I've got away. But then he got really ill, and at the age of 25, he was diagnosed with cancer. So when he was 28, he died. So at 25, widowed, and then a few years later, I found remarried, and pretty quickly had 4 more children. So 4 children in 10 years. I was working the night shift. That was probably a big part of our marriage disintegrating, because we both he had 2 jobs, I had a job. I worked night shift at a hospital. We had 5 children, and I was a perfectionist. I wanted everything to be perfect. My father came to visit us. He left me a study Bible, and he said, "Sue, you might be fooling everyone else, but you're not fooling me, okay? And you really need God in your life. You absolutely have to just open this book, please, read it." That I reached a point that I just hit rock bottom. So I got really angry with God, and I sat down at the computer and wrote a letter, and I said, "Dear God, all I have ever asked you for in this world, it's not too much to ask you, is for a man to love me." And he spoke to me, his spirit spoke to me and said, "Susan, I have all the love you could ever need." I decided, this is it. I don't care what he asked me to do. I don't care. God, tell me, what do you want? He spoke to me. His spirit said, "Susan, you are to take care of your children." And I started asking for guidance, and he started to work in my life at that point. Help me, where do I start? So I just got the study Bible out and said, this is it, show me the way. And answers started leaping off the pages of the Bible. It was as if it was written for me. My father has been a big part of my life, and about 2 years ago I went to visit him, and he said that, you really need to be, it's great that you're reading the Bible, Sue, that's wonderful. God's Spirit is coming into your life and changing you and helping you with all these things. But you need to be part of a group. You need to go to church. And I said, oh, no, you have no idea, I can't. The thought of going into a church was just appalling to me. And so I said to Emma, I do need to get together with you. Maybe kill 2 birds with 1 stone, because I'm always thinking time, I don't have much time. Why don't I go and hang out with you at church? Maybe I can meet you at the end or in the middle or something. And so I said, all right, let's go. So I said, what time? 10:30. Oh, that's fine. I said, so by 11 we'll have brunch or something. No, Mum, it's not by 11. And I thought, I'm just going to go in for 30 minutes, and then I'll just sit out in the car, or I'll go for coffee, or maybe I'll just, I don't know. But I got there, I went in, and it was in the old YMCA. And that was my first visit. And I looked up at the clock, and it said 5 to 12, like that. And I said, I can't believe it. And I've loved this hour and a half. It's been phenomenal. I was crying, I worship, I loved the songs, we were dancing. And the words are having meaning, they're changing me. making me think I'm learning so much. I can't stand not to go now. But it's going to be a new beginning and a new chance, and then maybe I can start to grow instead of just sort of, I feel like I'm on the periphery of things. I want to be right in the thicket of it, and baptism is the start of that journey.